My mother would like to speak with me.
Oh, yun lang.
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to.
Oh!
I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Inadamay mo pa ako, ikaw ipapagalitan eh.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Okay. Wala ba tayong potion na natabi dyan?
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Opo, yun nga po kukunin namin, mga potion. Weak and Will potion. So, okay, proceed na muna tayo sa pinaka... main... Ay, hindi tayo sa main mission muna. Dito na muna tayo since may bagong spell. It means may magagamit tayong bago. Saan ba yun? Mission na yun? Library. Nandito na tayo sa library ah. Ba't na tayo tiyatala na ito?
Next time, that one.
Dito sa library to. Luloko ata tayo na itong waste natin ah. Ooh. Winter. Lapit na kasi magpasko kaya nakaganyan eh. Underground Harbor. Maming mission tayo ah. Elevator!
So this is the underground harbor.
Ay, wow, ang ganda ah. Oh, tek, nakakatakot yung tunog. Mga may kalaban.
Revelio.
Para may... Ito yung chest na ano eh. Kailangan naka... ano ka eh. Ito. Yung invisibility. $500 din yan, boy. Yun lang.
Revelio.
Parang ayoko na dito. Parang anytime may susugod sa ating kalaban. Yung isa kasi sa ano lang din eh. Sa library. Nandun tayo ka na sa library, hindi ko alam bakit dito nag-trigger yung quest. Mas pinadala tayo doon sa malayo. Oops, excuse me lang oh.
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Ganda. Ito na naman yung hagdanang nakakahilo. Hey. Nahilo ko. Kaya nandito. Sa midulo. Wala naman.
Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Okay. Nahanap namin. Sa'yo ba?
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humour me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz just
Ano
for
mangyari
fun,
pag hindi
focusing
nakasagot
mainly
ng
on
tama
the law
yung
of the
mga
wizarding
trivia
world.
niya?
None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork.
Okay. Sige.
They don't
Pagbigyan
value
natin siya.
knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
Tignan natin kung alam lang natin o hindi.
A quiz
Bahala
sounds
na
like
si
fun.
Batman.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book.
Okay.
Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
Alam ko to, boy. Ito. The Golden Snigget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Hindi ko alam to. Wala akong idea dito. Ito na
Felix
lang.
Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix
Hula-hula
Felicis is a
na lang
banned
tayo dun,
substance
boy.
in all organised
Hindi ko talaga alam
competitions.
yun, Felix.
The tale of the three
Ay, wasi
brothers
pala niya
involves
eh.
which magical artifacts?
Alam ko to, Deadly Hallows.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct.
Yung sa ano yun
According
eh,
to Beedle the Bard,
invisibility.
the Deathly
Ah,
Hallows
diba?
consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
Waffle?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch
Tumama.
match, their team is
Waffle.
awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
No. No.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Okay na muna yun. Sumamba yung mga ibang hula natin eh.
I'm sorry. I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind.
Okay, tatanungin na lang kita.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio. Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Nanghula lang nga lang tayo. Tayo.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all
Day pa naman, di ba?
into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Oh!
Beautiful.
Mukhang mga chamba rin tayo doon. Tingnan natin.
Goodness.
Yun.
Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration,
Mawa-
as you may be
Orange
weary
book
of
pala.
hearing me say, is an exact
Flying
science
pala, hindi
that
na
can take a
award.
lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it.
Okay, opo.
As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight.
Yun. Paro-paro G.
Now, you all know what to do.
Penis. Basic ba naman eh. Paro-paro cheese. Wachalay. Damn, son.
Beautifully done. Class is dismissed.
Uy,
And
sorry.
remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying. We'll be here before you know it.
Hello?
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I
Kamusta
did.
naman?
You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed.
Okay,
And
thank
frankly,
you.
excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Oh!
Thank you, Professor. The extra
Ito naman
assignments
na
have
po
been
ano
helpful.
pinagagawa
As
natin
I
eh.
suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide.
Tama.
Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me you captured a unicorn and brought it back to the room of
Oh,
requirement.
unicorn.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumours of your extracurricular activities. Were your meetings with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
No, actually, connected siya kay Professor Fig, pero hindi naman natin pwede ilaglag si Professor Fig dito eh.
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Thank you, thank you.
If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available.
Bakit yung training dami kamukha ni Professor Fig?
Glad to see you are paying close attention to my transformation spell.
Yung challenges natin, 6/6, ano ba yun? Ooh! Top of the class, boy! Tapos ibeta na natin yung ngayon. Top of the class to. Mas maganda pa rin ang kulok natin, Slytherin boy. Slytherin guns yan eh. Yung next natin is eto na lang kay Nati. Kay Nati. Kaso tuwing nag-ano tayo kay Nati, lagi siyang na ano eh.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Maybe at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Meron sa cryptic na nakita mo.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Gobbledygook?
No ability to
I remember our meet mentioning.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with
Ayun
you
lang,
alone,
sabi ko
Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
Yun.
She
Napahamak
berated
pa
me for
nga
not
dahil sa
keeping a
atin.
closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
Little
If
gazelle.
someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
Matabebelan.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Ako.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts,
Okay.
so I am gently discouraged from practicing it.
Ano yung magus?
However,
Ano yung magus?
I am an animagus,
Animago.
and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands
So
rather freely
nakapag-transform
until
siya ng
now,
ibang species.
much to my
Ay, hindi
mother's
siya
chagrin.
race.
That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality.
Okay.
My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
Okay. Oh, parang
How
daw.
does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat.
Okay.
And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is.
Lupit, no?
I love transforming.
Bawal ba
But
natin
Mother
gawin
is
sa
less
atin yung,
enthusiastic about it.
Transfiguration.
She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
May point, mama mo.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Mali naman talaga na kinokontrol ka niya lagi. Pero tama rin siya eh. Baka mapahama ka sa ginagawa natin sa Dark Wizards.
It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you?
Pero ayaw
You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Tama ka dun.
Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Tama ka dun na hindi ka dapat ini-spyan lagi. Pero sa situation ngayon eh, talagang dapat kang bantayan. Kalat na yung mga Dark Wizard.
Stop.
Baka sa susunod kasama ka na sa nililigtas namin ni Papi. Wait lang, benta muna natin yung mga gamit natin.
You're back!
Revelio.
To see you again.
Ano tayo field guide dito? Legit ba? Tagal na natin pupunta rito, wala pa tayo field guide. Benta muna tayo ng mga hindi natin kailangan. Yan. Benta natin yan. Ayoko ng color green lang. Ng well-appointed. Ayoko yan. Ito legendary. Benta na natin. May mas better tayo nakita.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay. You too. Saan ba tayo? Dito. Hogsmeade na nga pala. Hogsmeade nasa utak ko eh.
Over here.
Okay.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil.
Okay.
I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think the collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar. Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Open na ba natin sa kanya? Nakasama naman natin siya sa mga kailangan din nating mission. I guess tama na rin na malaman niya yung mga secrets natin. Feel ko safe naman kay Papi to eh.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can.
Thank you, Poppy.
I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Sige, thank you. Ano na ina-next natin? Ano next natin? Yun nga tayo muna sa mga quest natin dito. In the shadow of the mine. It's all about Gobbledygook. Sige, ito muna. Sabi sa mission, ito naman muna. Okay, who can speak Gobbledygook? Ano yung next plano natin? Ay! Hindi pala natin siya na-track. Bloody gates. Sorry. Okay. Alright, dito. Ginagawa ko pala dito sa Hogwarts. Mission pa tayo dito.
Best one ever!
Sino man nakapasalta ng Gobbledygook? Lodgok.
Hello there.
Siya. Yung nagpayarap sa atin ng ano?
Mate. Do I recall you
Telescope?
saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be
Tinulungan ka
dangerous?
namin.
I think he simply wants to show me
Pero
something that
kapalit ka
involves
ng telescope mo.
gobbledygook.
Pero syempre,
If it helps,
tulungan.
he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Oo nga, paano malalaman ng
You said you
Gobbledygook?
know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Flex na naman ito. Mahilig mag-flex eh. Tara na.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there. Revelio.
Let's go sa Gobbledygook. Hindi na natin tinanong-tanong pa. For sure, mag-ano lang yan. Mag-flex lang yan. Pucha.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Nandito na tayo. Lodgok.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped.
Okay.
Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Yun lang.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Carr, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return.
Bawal daw tayo makita.
I shall see you soon.
Tara na. Check paano tayo kung bawal tayo makita. Ito parang mong bugbog ng mga goblins. Gobbledygook.
The door is looking at us.
Oh, alam ko na yan.
Clever.
Lumaan, tuntogin eh.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Revelio.
I believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Tama ka na muna.
Impressive workmanship aside.
Mga aksidente pa tayo dito eh. Kala ko na, iwanan ko na to.
I still can't believe we're in... Real goblin mine. Right. Don't wish to be seen.
Revelio.
I've read about mines like this. Seeing one is something else altogether.
Ay, may ka muna! Hindi ako mapag-concentrate sa'yo, Lodgok. Parang dito.
One less human to worry.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Watch your step round here. Show yourself, if you're there. Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right. Someone out there? Who's that? Quiet. Watch your step round here. Let's grapple you. Over here!
Oh! Accio!
Ranrock cannot know there was a hero here. Accio! Kill spells glass. What's a hero doing here?
Bombarda!
Hindi ko expect na mapalaman tayo dito.
Send it now!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
Get us through his safety, Amit. have my word.
I'll be quiet.
Dapat lang.
Revelio.
Wala tayo bang maano dito? Wait lang kasi may iba pa tayong mag-loot. Sayang kasi.
We're being watched. By a door.
Alam ko yan, dog. Oh. Ano ba tayo makapunta rito?
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. I know who my friends are now, don't I? What was that? One of the best meals I've ever eaten.
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand. The flourishes are extraordinary. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Patronius Totalis.
Ingay mo. Uy, tabi. Sarang ka dun eh.
Who's there? How nice of you to stop by.
Tama na muna, baka magtawag ka pa ng backup eh.
Revelio.
Wait lang
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Oh, butik na. Makadami. Oh!
Revelio.
A schematic?
Buti
They're
pala bumalik
building
tayo dito.
something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
Revelio.
You'll see.
Awit niyan, tamang-tamang pa rin sinunta natin kanina.
Bombard. Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
Confringo! Revelio.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
Incendio.
Tapos biglang uminit, mapatay tayo dito. Paano kayo buksan yung mga ganun? Oo! Meron tayo ng table. Okay, evidence na tayo. Continue tayo sa evidence. Saan tayo nililibot dito?
Accio.
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Ay, putik ka na pala to.
Not the entanglement we need right now.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos!
Ang damage yan pa rin tayo doon. Putik, puro laban dito kay Lodgok.
One less human to watch out. Kill spell glance off of me.
Protego. Bombarda. Incendio.
Kill you when I get down from it.
Malakas pala sa atin. Oh.
Protego. Incendio.
You won't get away with that. This doesn't hurt.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Army.
Kasi sabi ko sa'yo, pagbulig ko plano yun.
Revelio.
Nagbabibrate ng malala yung controller, which is not a good sign. There'll go with something na dito.
Clever.
Ito na. Mukhang last na to.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
Ito makuha tayo para ba ito?
Accio.
Elevator pala yun. Nakala ko
I need a
ano na.
moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Doon natin nakuha yung ano. Yes.
Hello, Hamura.
Tara ba, sabihin mo.
Revelio.
Woo! Pop skin lang pala yung check na yan. Okay na. Okay lang. Okay. At least meron pa. Thankful pa rin tayo kasi meron. Moonstone, kailangan natin yung pang gawa sa mga alaga natin.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Dali, baka may maabutan pa tayo dito.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it.
Thank
Your
you.
goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Okay.
Without further ado, adieu.
Bye-bye, kaibigan.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
Yung apat na
If
pangalan.
you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she
Ang pala
almost
to
didn't
yung
notice
unang
me.
ano.
When
Yung
she
inalis yung
looked
pain
up,
do sa ano.
I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Good.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research And I know of the container.
Ay, hindi. Miriam, iba pala.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me
Iba yung
entirely
unang
off
anak mo,
guard.
ano, diba? Yung
I'd
nakakita
never
ng
been
magic,
treated with
tsaka yung
such
asawa ni
respect
Professor
by
Lee.
a witch or wizard.
Magkaiba.
So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch.
Ah, okay.
And I heard
pala yung
she'd been
perp,
killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake.
Kala ko naman medyo
Ranrock never found
50-50
all
pa
of
tayo dito kay
Bragbor's
Lodgok,
journals. But the
Lodgok
ones he
pala.
did find suggest
Pero
that Bragbor
gusto
at
mo
some
pala.
point built a repository
Sana.
far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Okay. Bye for now, Lodgok. Goggleduk.
Anna's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Anyway, hanggang dito.
I have some promising
muna.
news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and
next
where to
episode,
return
huwag
her
tayo
you know
kita-kita
what.
lang.
Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Peace out.